guys, it's the Ace, and welcome to the 3rd anniversary video of the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. Today I have Cosmic behind the camera here, and he will be reading out some questions that both me and him came up with. So say hello.
Hello guys.
So I will post the questions right here. If it is in green, that means a question that I came up with. And if it is in purple, that is a question Cosmic came up with. And I also do not know the questions that he specifically is going to ask me. So take it away, Cosmic.
Why is the channel anniversary on the 24th of November and not on the 28th of November when the first video was uploaded?
That is a very good question, and it comes to a little bit of the history of the channel. Originally on the 24th is when I made the original first playthrough of Honeypot. Originally I had it in mostly completed on the editing, and that's also when I made the channel itself on YouTube. However, I didn't get the video completely rendered, and I was busy and away from my computer for the past few days. So that's why the video came 4 days after the channel was created. But to honor all the work that I did to celebrate that, that's why it's on the 24th.
Okay, next question. What was your favorite video game to play for the channel?
Well, I have two. My favorite video game that I filmed and played for the channel, that would have to be probably Honeypot 2. That one, it's really tied with the first one. I really love that game and I loved playing it. Since how I have so many parts of it, I really enjoyed playing that game. Now, there was one game I did try to play for the channel, and that was Infamous, which is my favorite video game of all time. The reason I didn't do that is because it's mostly a dialogue game, and I think it would be quite boring just to see me silently play through a game when there's plenty of playthroughs of it already. Believe me, I've actually tried. I started up a new game and tried to play it, but it just didn't come out very well because I couldn't talk because they were talking.
Okay, next question is, what is your favorite video and least favorite video on the channel?
That is a good one. My least favorite video, start with the negative one, has to be the skateboarding video where I shot in portrait mode. I don't know why I shot in portrait mode. I kind of realized afterwards, but I was pretty exhausted and we were about to leave the park anyways. So I kind of just left it as is, but that has to be probably my least favorite video. And my absolute favorite video that I made probably has to be the Halloween episode where I reviewed the Dancing Pumpkin. I honestly like that movie. Yeah, it's not very good, but I really liked that movie and I liked a lot of the things I said about it. It's probably my favorite video. It's probably not my best video, but that one's my favorite.
Okay, next we have, what was your most viewed video on the channel?
Most viewed? Oh dear. Ooh, most viewed video. If I remember, okay, I know there was a tier list, it was the flow riding video, and then there was like the Ray Ray review. Those are really popular. I'm not counting Mirror because that got taken down. If I had to guess, probably the flow riding video.
The most viewed video is the Cartoon Boy Crush tier list video with 227 views.
Wow, I didn't think that one would actually pop up on views as well. Well then. I mean, yeah, I thought it was going to be one of the tier lists because I knew that one of those was popular. I didn't think it was the most popular. Wow. I haven't been at the channel for a little while because I was busy at work and stuff. But, wow. Okay, apparently I was wrong.
What are the specifications for your computer that you use to make videos and play games on?
Okay, that is an interesting question. First, I have a Dell Optiplex that I use. It's a refurbished office computer I got back in 2018. I have 2 solid-state drives, so I'm actually able to play much faster. I used to have a hard disk drive, but then I got it replaced. I have about 8 gigabytes of RAM, mostly because I don't think it goes past 12, and I tried to put more in, and it just really wouldn't cooperate with me. So right now I'm running about 8 of those. I have 420 watt power supply, which, if you remember that story I talked about in January where my computer caught fire because of the old power supply, I just got a replacement one of those. It lasted me a good solid 3 years, and it was fairly cheap. So I have that still. All the processor, the motherboard, and all that is still the original Dell Optiplex stuff. Now, I am planning on buying a new computer. I do have some computer parts on me, except not really enough to build a PC yet. I want to get a much better graphics card so I can play more intense games and a better processor so it doesn't literally commit suicide every time I try to render a video. And also for the video editing, I use Sony Vegas. Enjoyed using that. I've used Premiere and I do not like Premiere Pro or any type of Premiere at all. I've used it, I'm just not a fan of it. I also have Gattaca by Mojave, which is something I found on Steam that I use for some game recordings because I used to use OBS and OBS has been really falling apart on me lately. Also for the operating system, I run a Windows 8.1 and will soon upgrade to Windows 10 or 11 depending on what I get. Probably Windows 10 because I don't think my computer can run Windows 11. Hell, originally when I got it, it was a Windows 7 computer that I updated the OS after a corrupted hard drive. So that's some of my gaming specs that I have.
Okay, for the sixth question, how long does it take to make and edit a video on average?
That is a pretty good question. Sometimes I'll spend days editing, but sometimes I'll spend minutes editing. Depends on how complex the videos are. If it's something simple like me just doing a voiceover or some gameplay, it should just take me a few hours to find background footage. If I don't have background footage, I usually just play a game of some type with no commentary. Just try to do well in it, just have some background footage, so that can take anywhere from a few hours. But assuming I already have that, it takes me however long to record it, and then it takes me about a couple hours to fully edit and render. And then I just decide when I want to upload it, which also takes a bit of time too. So if I really tried, I could probably do one in a day, but if it's a movie review like the Cyberbully or Soul Surfer, those take quite a few days to make. Those take quite a few days because there is a lot of moving parts where I have to sync up the video file, I have to sync up my audio with everything, especially if I play a game like the Zombies playthrough and the Guitar Hero. Yes, I'm aware that the Guitar Hero playthrough isn't completely in sync, but I had 3 things I had to watch at the same time, so I apologize for that, but it was not easy, and I just didn't have the patience because I was trying to do something that I was trying to make 2 videos at once. But regardless, it could take me anywhere from a day to an entire month to fully render a video for upload.
For the 7th question, what is your favorite holiday to commemorate on the channel?
I don't really truly have an absolute favorite. If I had to pick one, just to say, it's probably the anniversary video, both the 100th video and then this one. I enjoy doing this. I haven't made a video that I disliked except for the skateboarding one because that was super rushed. And no, I'm not taking it down because part of me likes it. Probably my still favorite anniversary is the channel anniversaries because I just do different things every time for them. But keep in mind, it's just slightly above all the other ones. I like them all pretty much equally.
Okay, and for the last question, we have, what video topic will you not do?
Alright, there are three video topics I will not do. One, where I share personal information about myself. I'm not doing that. 2, I will not do anything politically charged. Now, I will talk about it occasionally, and that kind of goes with the third one, religion. I will talk about it occasionally, but it's not like a Bible sermon, or I'm not going to sit down and just, rip the Bible to shreds. And politics, I am not going to even touch that one. I actually thought about doing a couple of those, and I realized it would be a shitstorm with pretty much everything about the video. So I think it's just best to not touch it. So that seems to be all the questions that we have for today. If you ever do want to ask a question or anything, just post it down in the comment section. As a lot of you know, I do read your questions, and assuming that I can understand what you're saying, or if you're asking a good faith question, I will answer it to the best of my abilities. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you want to, subscribe, that would be great, but at the end of the day, I am just very thankful that you even watched this video. Anyways, guys, have a good one. See ya.
See ya.